quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. Hi, today we're gonna make collage candy apples. Here I have two examples. These are my favorites. One is a green apple and one is a red apple. One has topped with caramel and the other is topped with like chocolatey caramel, nuts, and sprinkles. To begin, we're gonna have a square piece of 9 by 9 inch construction paper. I sometimes give you the choice of red or green. For the purpose of this video, I'll be using red and I'll be using a black Sharpie marker so you can see my lines nice and clearly. You are going to want to use a pencil. For the top of our apple, we're gonna be making a nice heart top. This also could be explained as a large letter M, okay? And you can change the shape of the apple as you need. We're gonna then do a giant letter U to complete the bottom. Then we're going to cut that out. Okay, I'm going to recycle my scraps. And I like to flip over my paper so my pencil lines are at the back. Next, we're gonna be bringing over a piece of light brown construction paper. This is 9 by 12 cut in half. I place my apple on top of the brown construction paper and I'm then going to trace my lines around my apple, okay? I'm flipping mine back over so that way if I get any marker on my apple, it won't show on my nice side. But again, you're using a pencil so you can always erase. We're tracing the shape of the apple so it fits. The caramel wants to ooze over the top. Make sure you have your apple as close to the top as you can, okay? Remove your apple. Next, we're going to leave this shape and we're gonna draw dripping caramel or chocolate. Drips are like a teardrop shape and they come in all different lengths. So for me, I like to start on the left side since I am right-handed and I can drag my wrist across, keeping it nice and loose, as if you're playing a violin. Watch this. So I'm gonna start on my left side of my apple. I'm gonna come around, up, have some small drips, maybe a large one, just like that, and connect it to the right side. Now I'm going to cut out the top of my apple and on my drip line across. All right, I'm gonna recycle my scraps. Just like my apple, I'm going to flip this over so my nice, marker lines are towards the back, and it should fit the shape of your apple. Okay, when you are creating a collage, you are layering paper to make a picture and you need your pieces to fit as if like our caramel is over the top of our apple, okay? I like to, this is just my preference, I'll place my caramel, but I move it up just a little bit to show the caramel on top. Next, what we're going to do is glue on the caramel. Okay. So here's my glue. I am going to flip over my caramel. Remember, I'm leaving a little space towards the top. I like to apply glue around my edges just to be sure that that is going to stay down. And then I'll add a little bit in the middle. Flip over your apple or your caramel, and then you can place it on the apple. Remember, I like to move mine up a little bit just to make it look extra thick on the caramel, and lay it flat. pushing down on all my drips. And there it is. Okay, now we get to move on to using markers, crayons, and colored pencils of your choice. With a black marker or a colored pencil, next what we're going to do is draw a curved line, it's like a really flat U, towards the top of the apple, like this. That indicates where the top of the apple indents and the stem usually comes out there, but also when we go to place our stick later on. Okay. Now we get to choose what kind of drizzle this actually is. If you choose a orange marker and you color this brown construction paper, it will get this awesome rich caramel color. If you choose to go with a brown marker, it's going to end up with a beautiful, rich, and yummy deep chocolate color. Either way, you can do a mixture of both. I'm going to be making this completely caramel. I'm just personally a caramel girl. Okay, there is my caramel on my apple. Next, what you can do is you have the choice if you would like to use scrap pieces of paper or your markers, crayons, and colored pencil to add other toppings to your apple. You can use pictures provided for inspiration or always give it a Google search. I will be cutting out small pieces of tan construction paper as peanuts for this caramel apple in all different shapes. Sprinkles are a great way to go because they give color. Oreo crumbles. Gosh, there are so many toppings. Okay, well, have fun decorating the rest